Hi everybody, hopefully you're all logged in. It's Thursday, April 30th. We made it all the way through April, so tomorrow we'll start in May. Before we get started, I want you guys to take a real close look at me. Check out my hair. Got a haircut last night by my wife. I'm trying to grow the tallest hair in Taekwondo, so we're going to see how that goes. Is everybody ready to work out today? Got a good spot with plenty of room. We're going to try some new stuff today, some spinning stuff, so make sure you got room. Why don't we go ahead, get in the June position, focus your mind on what we're getting ready to do, which is Taekwondo. We'll put our feet together, hands to our side, charette, kunye. Now let's just start moving around a little bit. Get that blood going, get warmed up a bit. Good job. Okay, now let's get it up in the air. Okay, great. Now hands on our waist, feet just a little bit apart. Let's go circles with our neck. You can choose which way you want to go because we're going to switch. Great, now switch directions. Ah, feels good. Okay, now feet just a little bit wider apart. Hands on our waist still. Let's do circles with our hips. Okay, great. Now let's switch directions. Okay, good job. Now feet together, legs bent, hands on top of our knees. Let's do circles with our knees. Great, now let's switch directions. Outstanding. Now back up. Big circles going backwards. Keep going. I'm just fixing my uniform. Okay, now let's switch and go forward. Great. Now arms straight out. Little circles going backwards. Okay, great. Let's switch directions. Feeling the burn yet? A couple more seconds. And hands down. Good job, good job, good job. Now, let's take our legs, put them together, keep our legs straight, and we're going to bend at the waist. Try to touch your toes, keeping your legs straight. If you can touch your toes, go ahead and try to touch the floor. If it feels pretty comfortable touching the floor, see if you can put the palms of your hands on the floor, keeping your legs straight. You want to make sure you take a deep breath in, deep breath out, trying to get as relaxed as you possibly can. The more relaxed you can get, the better you're going to get for a stretch. Great, great job. Now, let's go ahead and bend back. Everybody's looking good. Everybody's feeling good. All right, great. Now let's have a seat. We're going to put the bottoms of our feet together and then pull them in a little bit. And then go ahead and try to imagine pushing your knees to the floor. And if you want to help a little bit, you can take your elbows, put them on the inside and push. You want to feel a nice good pull here. Not so much where you snap something, but a nice good pull where you can feel that you're getting a stretch out of this. Again, deep breaths in, deep breaths out, because the more we breathe, the better we relax, the more we can stretch. Great job. Now let's go ahead and take that left leg, put it straight out. We're going to put that straight out. We're going to tuck the right leg in against that left knee. We're going to bend at the waist, try to touch your toes. If you touch your toes, go ahead and try to put your head on your knee. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. You know why? Couple more seconds. Great job. Now let's switch feet. Now your right leg should be out. It should be straight. Your left leg should be bent around, touching your right knee. Same thing. Bend at the waist. Touch your feet if you can. You can touch your feet if you put your head on your knee. Couple more seconds. Good job. Now up. Both feet out now. Both legs straight. Bending at the waist. See if you can touch both of your feet. Both the toes on both of your feet. All the toes on both of your feet. How's that sound? And if you can do that, try to see how close you can get your chest to touching your knees. Couple more seconds. Great job, everybody. Now let's go both legs apart. Take them as far apart until they stop, until they don't want to go anymore. That's where you want to be. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go off to our left side. We're going to bend at the waist. We're going to try to touch our fingers under our toes. And if you can do that very easy, keep bending at the waist and see if you can touch your head to your knee. Again, deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Couple more seconds. Great job. Now switch sides. Now we're going to the right side. Couple more seconds. Great, now up. Now grab both your feet and try to go down the middle. Couple more seconds. Great job. Now come out of that. Now our favorite. Let's grab both of our feet. Both of our feet are going to be off the ground. Let's take our left leg. See if we can straighten it. Right foot should be off the ground. Hold it. Good. Now let's bring that left leg in. Take that right leg out. Good, now bring that one in. Now let's take both of them out. And if you can take both of them out, try to stretch yourself out a little bit. Excellent job. Now on our feet. Right foot back, hands up. Fighting stance. We're going to start off with our jab. So if my right foot is back, my left leg is in front, my left hand is going to jab because we always jab with the front hand, correct? Correct. Everybody's got their right foot back, hands are up, left hand is going to jab. Boom, out and back. Everybody's in a fighting stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, make it your best one. 10. And switch feet fast. Now we're going to punch with our right hand because our right foot is in front. Jab's going to look like this. Out and back. Everybody's got their hands up, fighting stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one here, make it your best. 10. Switch feet fast. Now we're going to do reverse punch. If my right leg is in the back, that's the hand that's going to punch. A couple things I want you to pay attention to when you throw a reverse punch. Watch my hip. My hand's here. This is the hand that's going to punch because it's in back. I want to get my whole hip in this. Out and back. That's where the power comes from on this punch. The reverse punch on the pad is going to look like this. See the pushing action? A jab I can push a little bit, but a reverse punch, I can really get a lot of push and power in there. The push along with the snap combined, speed and the pushing part of it, that's what makes the real power. Right foot is going to be back. Right hand is going to punch. When you make your fist, tight fist, do not put your thumb inside your hand. Thumb on the outside. Everybody got that? Great. Right foot is back. Right hand is punching. Everybody's in a fighting stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one here, make it your best. 10. And switch feet fast. Now our left foot is back, which means our left hand is punching. Left hand's going to come here, twist, and then back. Everybody's got their left foot back, hands up, left hand punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Last one, make it your best. 10. Switch feet fast. Now we're going to put that jab and the reverse punch together into what we call a combination. Our right foot's going to be back, left foot is in front, which means we're going to throw a jab. Jab's going to come off the left hand because the left leg is in front. It's going to look like this. Jab, bring it back to fighting stance. Right hand, reverse punch, back to fighting stance. Everybody should have the right foot back, hands up. Left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, make it your best. 10. Switch feet fast. Now our right foot's in front, which means our right hand's going to punch first. That's going to jab. 1, 2. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, make it your best. 10. Great job, great job. Let's switch feet. Put that right foot back, hands up. We're going to get into the axe kick now. Axe kick's going to be straight up, straight down. And I want you to land where you started. Same time we're doing this, I want you to focus on hitting with the heel of your foot, not the bottom of your foot. We talk about it in every class. Just try to picture your heel striking through whatever you're trying to hit. We're going to start off with our right foot back. I'll demonstrate one. We're going to go straight up, straight down, and I should land right where I'm standing. Just like that. We do that so we can maintain balance. If we were doing this in a sparring environment or trying to strike somebody, we wouldn't do this. I do this in our line drills in class so I can teach you to have good control over your bodies. That's the main reason we do this. Everybody should have the right foot back, hands up. Axe kick, straight up, straight down, focusing on hitting with the heel of your foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one here, make it your best. 10. Now, switch feet fast. We now have our left leg back, which means our left leg is going to do the axe kick. Everybody should have their right foot in front, left leg in back. It's going to look like this. And right back to fighting stance. Hands are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one here, make it your best. 10. And switch feet. Now we're going to move into inside to outside crescent kick. Right leg's going to be back. I'm going to demonstrate it with my left so you can see better. Inside to outside is exactly that, just like we talk about in every class. Think about your leg going from the inside to the outside. If I'm here, I'm going to lift my leg up. It's inside right now. Roll my hip to the outside, and then right back where I started. Same thing. We land like this in line drills, so I can teach you to get good control of your body. If you can do this and land right where you started, that means you have good control of your body. Everybody should have their right foot back. Hands up. Again, it's inside, outside, and then back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one here, make it your best. 10. Now, switch feet. Now my left foot is back. That means that my left leg is going to kick. Same thing, inside to outside, and then back down. We're going to shove the right foot in the front, left leg in the back, left leg kicks. Hands are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, make it your best. 10. Switch feet. Now let's talk about the outside to inside kick. Outside inside crescent kick. It's exactly opposite of what we just did. We just did inside to outside. Now we're going to go outside to inside. When we did inside to outside, we landed where we started. When we do outside to inside, I don't want to do that. I want to land all the way here. We talk about every class, but I feel like I need to talk about every class because it's very important. Watch my leg that's not kicking. I'm kicking with this one, but look at this one. See how I pivoted that foot? You gotta pivot the foot to do this kick correctly. If I don't do that, I'm not gonna get my hip in it very much because my knee is keeping me from doing that. But if I turn, I can get way more in. What I want to do, right leg is back. I want to do that outside to inside. Here, stand in a fighting stance for 1 second, and then back. We've done this the last few classes, so it should make sense for everybody. Everybody should have their right foot back. And this is outside to inside crescent kick. 1, and back. 2, and back. 3, and back. 4, and back. 5, and back. 6, and back. 7, and back. 8, and back. 9, and back. Last one right here, make it your best. 10, and back. Now, switch feet. Now we're going to do the same thing, but with the left leg. Left leg's going to come up, around. My right foot's going to pivot, and I'm going to come to a fighting stance. So it's going to look like this. And then back. You got their left foot back, hands up. 1, and back. 2, and back. 3, and back. 4, and back. 5, and back. 6, and back. 7, and back. back. 9. And back. Last one. Make it your best. And back. Great job, everybody. Now what I want to do is I want to move into a couple combinations. We learned the spinning backside kick on Monday. I want to put together today a 3-kick combination and then 2 punches at the end. The way that's going to look, I'm going to come here. Remember we did front leg side kick, lead leg side kick? I want to do one of those. Lead leg side kick. I want to put it straight down, and then I want to spin, backside kick, and then I want to come here, roundhouse. So it's going to be my right foot's in front right now, right foot, left foot, right foot, and then 2 punches. Everybody understands that? So we'll go real slow at first. My right leg is in front, so you can see me. Everybody should have the right leg in front. Let's come here, side kick. Put it down, spinning back side kick, put it down, roundhouse kick, put it down, punch, punch. Make sense? That counts as 1. Let's try 2. 2. Always starting off with that right leg in front. 3. Kick, spin, roundhouse, punch, punch. Everybody said they should have the right foot in front. This is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5 coming up. Kick, 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 punch, punch. Side kick, spin side kick, roundhouse, punch, punch. That should be 7, 8. Punch, punch. I'm going to call this one 8. 8. 9. Last one, make it your best. 'Okay, great job. Switch feet now. Left leg should be in front. I realize that this is really hard for a lot of you, and it's pretty advanced. I wanted to try it today so you could get the idea of doing a couple combinations together. So if you can't do it perfect, don't worry about it. Now, we have our left leg in front. Our left leg is going to side kick. Our right leg is going to spin back side kick. Left leg is going to roundhouse. Punch, punch. Everybody ready? We'll go slow. 1. Side kick. Spinning side kick. Roundhouse. Punch, punch. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one. Make it your best. All right, great job. A lot of moving parts there. Don't feel bad if you couldn't get it. We will work on that as we go. What I do want to work on a little bit is when we do that outside to inside crescent kick, we go from here outside to inside. We're kind of stuck here for a second, right? So we should do something else from there. So I want you to do today one of two options. We'll go through both. I'm going to come here, outside to inside. So from there, I can either twist my body and do a spinning crescent kick, or I can turn and do a tornado kick or a thunder kick. So let's practice the spinning crescent kick first. Our right foot is back. We're going to come here outside to inside. Then we're going to twist our body. And our back leg is going to go here and spin all the way around. So it would look like this. Another hard kick. If you find you can't do that one, you can go from here and do another one. But for some of you advanced ranks, like Aaron and whoever else is in here, try that spin. So our right leg is back. We're going to go outside to inside, twist our body, and then all the way around with a crescent kick. Let's try that. For the rest of you that can't do that, just go 1, 2. All right, let's go. Number 1. 1. Then switch feet back to your right foot back. 2. And then switch feet. 3. Then switch feet. 4. And then switch feet. And then those of you that really want to try, once you get to here, you can practice a jump spin. So a jump spin is going to be like this. See how I'm standing? Jumping all the way around. We're doing a kick. Like that. You want to try that? And the last one, that's fine. This is our last one right here. Let's go 1. Twist. Great. Now we're going to try, on the other leg, that tornado kick. We're going to have our left foot back. It's going to come outside to the inside. And we're going to take our back leg. We're going to chamber it almost like we're doing a backside kick, except we're not. We're going to spin around and jump like that. So it's going to look like this. 1. Same leg does both kicks. Watch this. Left leg's back. Left leg comes to here. I kick my right leg up, spin around, jump. My left leg kicks again. Let's try that. Just 5. 1. Then put that left foot back. 2. Then put that left foot back. 3. Put that left foot back. 4. Put that left foot back. Last one, make it your best. 5. Great. Those were a couple of hard techniques we did right there. Probably too hard for a lot of you. I just wanted to introduce you to some of them, to some of the multiple kick and punch combinations. And a lot of times people wonder, I know, when we do that outside to inside, what do I do from here? And what we just did is a couple of things. What else you could do is outside to inside, right from there, backside kick. That's probably the best move. Because if you come here, outside to inside, you miss your target, there's a good chance your target might be coming in on you. You can spin, kick, it makes a lot of power on your opponent coming in. Great, now, let's go into a couple easier combinations. We did these before on Monday, I think we're going to do them again. First one's just going to be right foot's back, hands are up, we're going to do a jab, a reverse punch, and then a roundhouse kick, and then back to fighting stance. Everybody should have their right foot back. We're going to go jab, reverse punch, and then back to fighting stance. Are you ready? 1, jab, punch, roundhouse, back to fighting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, make it your best. 10. All right, switch feet. Now we should have our left foot back, right foot in front. So that means our right hand's gonna do a jab, left hand reverse punch, left leg, roundhouse kick, and then back to fighting stance. You got your left leg back, hands up. 1, jab, reverse punch, roundhouse. 2, jab, reverse punch, roundhouse. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, make it your best. And back to fighting stance. Great job. So everybody switch feet. That means our right foot should be back. Now we're going to go, I'll do it with my right so you can see. We worked on this Monday, but we'll work on it again. Just 2 kicks. I want you to do lead leg, side kick, put it down, spinning side kick. Okay? So 1, 2. You got that? So we're going to go left leg, side kick, right leg, spinning side kick, and then back to fighting stance. So you always want to start off with that right leg back. So I'll give you a second to get that right leg back. Everybody ready? 1. Right leg's back. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one, make it your best. Good job. I know this is hard. It's hard to get it back. If you can't make it all the way around, side kick, it's okay to come down here. Just make sure you switch feet at the end. Like if you have to do this and put it down, that's okay. Just make sure you go back to where we started. So we're doing the same leg every time. So we should have our right foot in front. It should be doing side kick with the front leg, spinning side kick with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, make it your best. Good job. Again, not an easy combination. Some of you should be dizzy a little bit. Now let's do something easy. We're just going to do front leg, right leg in front, jab, reverse punch. Easiest combination of the night. We'll take our right leg, it's in front. Real quick, just roundhouse, body level, jab head, reverse punch head. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, make it your best. 10. Great job. Now switch your feet. Left leg should be in front now. Left leg's gonna come straight up. Right house, jab, reverse punch. We talk about that chamber and how to land. Make sure you chamber it, kick, bring it back, and then put it down. You don't want to go like that, because you saw what I just did. We talk about every class. If I just drop my legs, my whole body follows. If I kick and put it down, I got good control of my body. Our left leg is in front. It's going to go right house, jab, reverse punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, make it your best. 10. Great job. Great job. On Monday, we talked a little bit about blocks, and we talked a little bit about one-step sparring move number 1. At this time, I would like to review that one-step number 1. One-step number 1, if you remember, we stepped out about 45 degrees. We took our left hand, we chambered it up around our neck. We made a tight fist out here, thumb not tucked in. We did a knife hand block and a quick punch. The reason we're doing this is because we do this with another person, and our opponent is going to step back into a down block. And when you're mentally prepared to do this move, you're going to signal your opponent that you're ready. So as soon as your opponent does this, your opponent's going to step forward and punch. When your opponent steps forward and punch, you're going to take your right foot, step out, block, and punch. Just 2 moves. 3 counting steps. Step, block, punch. Let's everybody try that. Jumping position. 1. Jumping position. 2. Jumping. 3. 4. 5. Great. Good job. Good job. Let's move on to number 2. We'll see if we can get 3 of these knocked out between now and the next week. Number 1, we stepped off with our right foot. We blocked with our left hand. We did a single punch. Number 2, I'm going to step off with my left foot, 45 degrees. I'm going to do a palm pushing block. Remember, that person is here. That person's stepping forward and punching. When this hand punches, you are going to step out, block that punch, then you're going to punch, load this up, punch, and then roundhouse kick, and then back to fighting stance. So the move would look like this: step, block, punch, punch, roundhouse, and then back. Everybody ready to try that? Remember, the left foot is stepping. Left foot's going to step, palm push block, right hand's going to punch, left hand's going to punch, right leg, roundhouse kick, and then back. Let's try that. If you get messed up, don't worry, it's the first time you're doing it. 1. I don't want you to worry about speed. And then back to June B. 2. And then back to June B. 3. Back to June B. 4. Back to fighting stance in June B. 5, last one, make it your best. And then back to fighting stance, back to June B. That was the introduction to number 1 and number 2. When you get to the point in your belts where you have to do 1 steps, you'll be way far ahead of the game because we're already learning this stuff right now. Monday, we worked down blocks and high blocks from a forward stance. Today, we're going to work some stuff from a walking stance. And again, a walking stance is just like you're walking. The same width that you would take if you're walking. So if I was walking in pros, that's my walking stance. You want to make sure you got your feet pretty good width apart. You don't want to be here, and you don't want to be here because that's more like a horse stance. You want to be just kind of like natural, like you were walking. Good solid base. Today, we're going to start off with walking stance, inside to outside middle block. I don't know if you remember this. So on the middle block, inside, outside, we're going to step forward with our left. Our left hand is going to come up in here, tight fist, thumb on the outside. This hand is going to be over the top like this, tight fist, thumb on the outside. 2 moves happen here, the block and the cock. So this hand's blocking, this hand is cocking for a punch. So it would look like this. You see how I put the hand that block? It's cocked now too. So I can do more punches. But for today, we're only going to worry about this. So go slow. Don't worry about speed right now. We're going to start off stepping with our left foot forward. 1. Back to June B. 2. Back to June B. 3. Back to June B. 4. Back to June B. 5. Back to June B. 6. Back to June B. 7. Back to June B. 8. Back to June B. 9. Back to June B. And last one, make it your best, 10. Back to June B. Now we're going to step up with our right foot, walking stance. Right hand's going to come here, tight fist. Left hand's going to be over the top. 1, 2. Great. Right foot steps, walking stance, inside, outside, middle. 1. Back to June B. 2. Back to June B. 3. Back to June B. 4. Back to June B. 5. Back to June B. 6. Back to June B. 7. Back to June B. 8. Back to June B. 9. Back to June B. 10. Back to June B. All right, so how'd that feel? Pretty good, everybody? Let's go through some outside and inside middle blocks, just 5 each time, because we're running out of each hand, so we're running out of time. Let's say we're going to step forward with our left foot. Left foot's going to step, left hand's going to chamber here, and we're going to just hold this out here right now, because we're going to bring it back. So we're going to step forward, outside to inside middle block, and then June B. So outside, you're going to chamber it around your ear, and it's going to come from the outside to the inside. And this is going to be cocked and locked. So we're going to do it like this. 1, 2. Everybody ready? Left foot steps. 1. Back to June B. 2. Back to June B. 3. Back to June B. 4. Back to June B. 5. Back to June B. Now we're going to step forward with our right. Right hand's going to block. Left hand's going to punch. Are you ready? 1. Back to June B. 2. Back to June B. 3. Back to June B. 4. Back to June B. Last one, make it your best. 5. And back to June B. All right, great job, everybody. I know we threw a lot of complicated combinations at you tonight that we've never done before. If you felt totally lost with those, don't worry about it at all. I asked you to do some things tonight that you've never done before, and I asked you to do it through a TV screen, so I couldn't be there to help adjust anything that you might be doing incorrectly. Don't worry about any mistakes you made at all. I only wanted to introduce you to some of the techniques that are possible once your skill level comes up. I want everybody to understand that. If you didn't shoot everything off perfect tonight, don't worry about it. We got a long ways to go. This journey's long. It never ends. We're continuously learning forever. We're continually trying to get better at Taekwondo forever. Like, I'm 56 years old, and every day I'm still trying to get just a little bit better. And you guys are young, so you have a long ways to go. I want to thank you for showing up to class tonight on Thursday. It's getting super hot out there now. It's over 100 degrees today. So if you're going to be playing outside, make sure that you're putting sunscreen on. Make sure that you got the right kind of clothing on so you don't get sunburned. And make sure you don't get too close to people. Make sure you stay healthy, because I want to see each and every one of you back at the beginning of the school year. I miss you guys so much you don't even know. This is Master Stark saying good night. Happy Thursday. Have a great weekend. Come back and see us on Monday. Good to see you all.